Hello students, welcome to EasyElimu Learning Simplified. My name is Mr. Stanley Ombogo. Students, we just did an analysis, that is plot analysis of the Samaritan, that is scene 3 of Act 3. And scene 3, Act 3 was all about, that is the judge's what? The judge's blackmail, that is Honorable Mosi, that is the mayor, Mayor Mosi. They call him His Worship, His Worship the Mayor, and Inspector General Bembe were able to, were able to mention a number of criminal activities that, you know, the principal judge has engaged in, so that they are able to get him on their side, and that he is able to, he is able to rule in favor of Mosi. That is after convicting Honorable Basdai and the company. So that is just an insight of that is what we had in the scene. And in this episode, dear students, I want us to look at now the character roles and portrayal of the characters who are involved in this scene. So remember, scene 3 is the last is the last scene in of Act 3. So we had looked at the first scene, second scene, and the third scene. So about now, let us look at some of the character roles and portrayal, that is the traits that we have. So beginning with the first character, that is Mayor. So we are told that Mayor Mosi is that is optimistic. So he is hopeful. So when Membe says that they are doomed, it tells him never. It tells him to never say die. That is on the beginning. Yes. Yeah, so the scene starts when Mayor Mosi says that, "Your worship, we are doomed," aren't we? Then Mosi responds by saying that, "Never say die. I always tell you, this world belongs to fighters." So, Inspector General is fearful. He is expressing some fear. He thinks that they are doomed already, but the mayor encourages him to fight on. The world belongs to fighters. The world is not for those who easily give up. So again, the mayor is sarcastic. So Moses says that this is the image of His Lordship Justice Ian Jordan, the lowest wretch that ever sat on the bench in Maracas municipality. So we all know that the reason why Moses is saying that about Justice, that is Ian Jordan, is because Ian Jordan had earlier on, in their first meeting, Justice Ian Jordan refused to be part of uh, the whole thing. That is, he wasn't able to convict Ramdai and the company. So that is why Mayor Mosi refers to him as the lowest rate that ever sat on the bench in Maracas municipality. Yeah. So that is yeah. So he says that after what? After Jordan had just spoken. So this Jordan speaking. You see, gentlemen, you know very well those are fabrications. So they are ellipses. We have ellipses there. There are no. We have some words that are omitted. So Mosi interrupting Justice Jordan and then collecting his phones, hat, and walking stick from the table. Your name must enter the role of dishonor. Then again, with his arm raising the walking stick as though addressing a crowd. This is the image of His Lordship Justice Ian Jordan, the lowest wretch that ever sat on the bench in Maracas municipality. This is how you will go down in history. So it threatens the principal judge, Justice Jordan, and promising him that he will also go down like the rest of them. So again, he's manipulative because he manipulates the judge into agreeing to support him. So remember, they brought up that is the case of the rats and rodents bred in their farm with the mistress, that is Ivy. So they used that to manipulate. They used that to manipulate Justice Jaden into agreeing to support them. So let us look at the next character, that is Bembe. So Bembe is the Inspector General himself. So the first thing is that we are told Bembe is a schemer. He is a schemer. So he plans on the counter attack of Ramdai's group. So remember, dear students, that in their previous meeting, the strategy worked. That is, they were able to disrupt the what? Honorable Ramdai and his team, and they were not able to hold a debate that was to pass a vote of no confidence. So he also plans to do this one more time because he has heard of the rumor that Ramdai and his group, are regrouping and planning to meet. So he's planning to use the same strategy that used previously, and this time round it will be even worse because he mentions some weapons, broken glasses, nails, name them. So he is a schemer. So he's also a coward. So his stomach has been running since the Samaritan came to town. So he's not like the mayor Mosi. We are told that Inspector Bembe's stomach has been running since the Samaritan came to town. So I think those are what we call stomach butterflies. Stomach butterflies. So again, he prefers to die than to be a prisoner. Remember, he talks about going to the mountain and digging a hole where he will live until he dies and all that. So another thing is that he is sarcastic. So the inspector sarcastically asked questions to Jaden. How judge in this kind of scandal? Like Ian Jaden wasn't meant or supposed to be involved in any scandal. Yeah, true, because he is supposed to be serving justice. So he ain't supposed to be having traits of unjust in him. So did they introduce a specially trained cats? So I think that is also another sarcasm that that's another sarcasm that Inspector Bembe brings. Then Bembe further mocks Jaden by saying he will rush to the police station and send officers to arrest him and have him record a statement concerning the matter. So again, this manipulation. So they are all trying to manipulate the principal judge so that he gets on their on their side. That is, he agrees with their terms and conditions. So on to the next, we have got now the principal judge, that is Ian Jaden. So he's organized. We are told that he removes his eyeglasses and places them on the table methodically. He's also keen. We can also say he's observant. So he takes his time to reflect on the mayor's demand. We are told he puts on his glasses and closes his eyes thoughtfully. So he is not making any impatient decision. He is not rushing when making decisions. So again, we are told that he is corrupt. So the story of that is the story of what? The story of Ivy, that is the mistress. So he recalls that indeed he had been involved in the project of supplying rats and rodents in the and also cats in the orchard farm, so that he has some money, just like any other person. So he is corrupt, and again is manipulated through intimidation by the mayor and Bembe until he gives in. So remember, he is the judge, Justice Ian Jaden. So another thing is that he is fearful. So we are told that Ian Jaden is scared and even says his ulcers are now more painful than ever after hearing about the impending case. I think that is that is captured when he had when he was talking to himself. That is after mayor and the inspector had after the mayor and the inspector had exited the room. Yeah, so he said that when having when talking to himself. So again, he's also selfish. He amassed a lot of land. We can talk about a lot of public properties. So he amassed a lot of public properties in a plan together with Ivy and other municipal council members, so that he can retire early and enjoy his wealth. So that is captured on page. It is captured on page 112. Let me just see if I can. Mhm. That is on page 112. Yeah, it is on page. Uh, Using public office to amass a fortune for oneself. I did it too. Litigants gave me money to determine cases in their favor. It worked and I accumulated wealth. I danced the dance of our time. I looked forward to retiring, soon to enjoy the fruits of my labor. Look now what it has what it has turned out to be. Yeah, so he's selfish. He amassed wealth. He had a plan of retiring early to go and enjoy his wealth, but uh, that fails to happen. So it brings us to the end of the episode. Thanks for watching, and again, until next time, adios.